What's up, YouTube? I wanted to throw this video together. I didn't want to think about it too much. My mom was going to throw away a bunch of boxes and stuff, and she said that some of it was mine, she thought. So I opened one up, and sure enough, it had all my Star Wars toys. Now, technically they're not all mine. I shared them with my brothers growing up, but it was a pretty awesome find. These are 21 years old now, which is amazing. I thought I'd start with some of the lesser known, like Who Cares figures. This isn't all of them, by the way. This is just half of them. You got your Snowspeeder, right? I can't remember. Luke Skywalker, for some reason, dressed as this Imperial dude. I think this is post Return of the Jedi, or somewhere in between, one of the side stories. Is this a Hoth guy? This is a Hoth guy. He's a red shirt, you know? No name. I don't know this guy's name. I don't care what his name is. He's ugly. I'm pretty sure that this is not removable. I think that I tore off his little ear at one point. I'm trying to think. I know he's a speeder guy, but I don't remember from where. Oh, Return of the Jedi, probably. Anyway. What's his name? No name. I'm sure they gave him a name after the movies. Or whatever. Here's a Hoth. This is definitely Hoth guy. Detachable backpack and everything. Kind of cool. Who cares though, right? Ugly Chewbacca, or it's probably not even Chewbacca. It's probably just a no-name Wookiee. Although I think I remember this being some special edition something. This is the Prince guy. Something with a Z or an X. She. Something. Shizor. He's from the Dash Rendar series. We never had a real Han Solo. This is Jacket Han Solo. This is the lame Han Solo. But as I recall, Han Solo was a pretty rare find. Snowtrooper. Right? Yeah, I guess. Detachable backpack, once again. I don't know. We'll just call this Red Shirt Death Star Operator. Can't get this camera to focus. Anyway, and then lastly, Stormtrooper and he had a backpack, but he doesn't anymore. Anyway, so these are the no-name ones. Let's move these out of the way. Alright, so check this out. Here's some of my cool ones that I got. Here's the most legitimate Han Solo. It's Hoth Han Solo, but this was the Han Solo that got played with. This was the Han Solo. 2 C-3POs. I don't know the story behind this. I know this one, the legs come off really easy. They probably both do. But, you know, one would be like missing limbs, C-3PO, the other would be normal C-3PO. I think that this, I recall this TIE Fighter pilot being rare. I think he came with the TIE Fighter, and like that was it, or something. I don't know, I could be wrong. I know I am. X-Wing pilot Luke Skywalker. I mean, classic. He's going right here. It's funny because Lando Calrissian probably looked the coolest at the time when the movie came out, but he has not aged well in more than one way. You can see his shirt is a different color, or his torso is a different color than his arms. I don't know. I didn't play with it much. This one was probably one of my favorites. It's just a stormtrooper, and we've seen that, but it's actually Luke Skywalker as a stormtrooper. Very cool. Dash Rendar, probably not very well known. I was a huge fan of Shadows of the Empire, Nintendo 64 game. And you know what? I don't know where that game takes place. I think somewhere in between, I don't know, somewhere after A New Hope, that's for sure. I like to think that it's post Episode 6. The Darth Vader, man, I don't know if this was rare or not. I don't think it is. I looked him up online. I mean, if he's still in the box, it's like worth 11 or 12 bucks. Detachable cape. He came with the red lightsaber. Of course, the lightsaber's not around anymore. Awesome. Very cool. Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi. One glove, rocking it. I can't get this to focus though. You know, whatever. You know what Luke Skywalker looks like. Mark Hamill. Check it out. This was a very cool one. I don't know if it's rare or not. Yoda. Really small. And this is one thing that I think is really cool, that everything is to scale. Like, all of the Luke Skywalkers are like the same height. He's wearing boots in this one. I guess he's wearing boots in all of them. But see, these are all Luke Skywalker and they're all like about the same height. I always thought that was pretty cool. I noticed that. My favorite, Boba Fett, of course. The coolest bounty hunter. Detachable backpack, jetpack, whatever. These two, they did not like each other. I mean, Dash Rendar and Boba Fett, everyone knows. And then, of course, this one, this is R2-D2, obviously. It used to be all chrome-headed, but it peeled away. I don't know how well you can see it in the video. But this leg was always cool because it comes out. Very cool. And then, last of the characters is Han Solo, Frozen Carbonite. Was very specific, instance in the storyline. They have a little thing here where he can fit in, and I'd have to consult my brothers on this, but I'm pretty sure that at some point we had a Han Solo and it just got lost or stolen or something. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Okay, and then so that's really all of the characters that I have. Oh, and I have a few guns that made it. Chewie's crossbow blaster, one of a kind. They really played this up in the movie, the new one, Episode 7. Han Solo got to fire it for the first time. We're supposed to believe that. I don't know. That looks like a stormtrooper rifle. So does that, though. This is something special. I don't know what this is. And then some sniper rifle thing. So So that's all of the characters that I have. There is a couple cool ships I would want to point out that I found. My favorite all-time toy was this X-Wing. You push the little R2 unit down and the wings expanded. I only have one of these. They detach, obviously. There would be 4. Only one survived. 26 or 21 years. It used to make noises. I seem to recall the moment in my childhood that stopped making noises. I tried it with the batteries. I tried replacing them. Almost any character fit in there too, so this got a lot of play time. This was my favorite. Had the landing here. So a couple other things. Yep, Slave 1. It's missing one of the wings. For some reason they thought it'd be a good idea to make these detachable so that you could like make it blow up or something. I don't know. I don't remember what this did. There's a little trigger here. Oh, that locks these in place. So, the Slave 1 Boba Fett's ship. I like to think that this is probably pretty rare. I don't know. I can't remember if Boba Fett was a popular character or not. He was with me, but I don't know. And I know he is now, but Snowspeeder, right? This is awesome. Very few pieces of this remain because once again they made everything detachable, including these bits. This comes right off. Even these little pieces here come off. Used to make noise, I don't think it does anymore. Yeah, little Lego piece stuck in there. Yeah, that's really cool. Used to have a little missile that would fire from this. And then finally, this is Dash Rendar's ship. I think it's called the Outlaw or something. I'm not sure. The gun on the side here comes off. This was the knockoff Millennium Falcon for the kids that couldn't afford the Millennium Falcon. It's called the Outrider, I remember. And almost any character would fit in there. It comes apart here. There's guns on both sides. It comes apart, and then you could write it. It would fly like this. I don't know. Like I said, it was a knockoff. Millennium Falcon. If you had a Millennium Falcon of this series, then you were, I don't know, well off. I don't know how to put it. I'm missing the cockpit shell. This kind of sucked. I didn't really like it because even as a kid, I was a stickler for continuity, and this is the least to scale of all of the ships. This would be the biggest. And that sort of thing bugged me. And I had other figurines that were not part of this series. They were part of either an earlier one or a later one or some other toy company's series, and I didn't even like including those, and because they just weren't the right size. So knockoff Millennium Falcon, the Outrider. I mean, this would be the Millennium Falcon when I was playing with it when I was 10, 11. That's what this would be. Because, you know. Anyway, that's it. I didn't want to make a big deal about it, I guess. I don't know how to do YouTube videos very well, but I'm just gonna post this on if somebody remembers this stuff from when they were a kid. Most of this has a date sometime in the 90s. I can't find it on this one. They're either all 95 or 96. I saw in some. Impossible. Anyway, so that's it. Leave some comments or something if you guys remember this stuff. It was I dodged a bullet. It almost got thrown away, all this stuff. It would have been so depressing. But, man, look at those batteries. Golly. Alright, we'll see.